Audio Jungle.
Good day everyone. Today we're going to interview some people about what are the advantages and disadvantages of ICT on education. We know that ICT means information and communication technology. It refers to the combination of manufacturing and services industry that transmit the display data and information electronically. As the day passes by, ICT improve, and we all know that in the next decade, ICT will keep improving and it will affect on the education and society. So we've gathered some people to ask questions of what are the disadvantages and advantages of ICT on our education. Please welcome Ms. Terza Ann Manzano, our first interview.
Good morning.
So we have 4 questions for you. The first question is, how does ICT affect your daily life as a student?
As a student, ICT affects my daily life because I use it every day, from morning, afternoon, and evening. So in short, I depend on the ICT.
What do you think will be our current situation if ICT weren't invented?
I think our current situation will be different from what we have right now. I think maybe it's quiet and peaceful, or maybe we're independent without ICT.
In your opinion, is the ICT safe or not?
ICT has a pros and cons, so it's definitely safe and not safe. It depends on how the user uses the ICT for his or her own sake.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of ICT on education?
The advantages of ICT are quite many. Like, you can get any information in just one click, and you can communicate other people through internet all over the world. While the ICT also has the downside or the disadvantages, like you can get scammed, get misinformation like fake news, then you can even be a victim of cyberbullying.
Thank you very much for answering our questions. Please welcome our second interviewee, Ma'am Leah Karakil. Good morning, Ma'am.
Good morning.
First question for you, Ma'am, is how does technology can help in your daily life?
Okay, as a teacher, it helps me a lot, especially in my teaching profession. So it aids in my presentations of my different lessons. Like, instead of using Manila papers, kind of mga strips, PowerPoints will be done. Diba? So it aids in teaching, learning easier.
Now, my second question. Is it okay for children to use internet devices? Yes or no? And why?
Okay, I choose yes because it aids in their education. Like, if they are searching for something for their subject, in just a click, they can have all the topics or something they want to.
Third question.
But it must have limitations.
Oh.
No, may palabian kay kung sobraan mahitabo kay madependent po sa internet
Technology.
devices.
Third question, ma'am. What is the disadvantage and advantage of technology?
Okay, I think ang advantages is ang technology is very useful in and to us, to everyone, in just a click. If you want to know or to learn something, we can have it all the things na ating pangita we are looking for. While the disadvantage is sometimes the use of technology can consume our time, and then we can do nothing kay magsigirang FB. So wala tayo mahimo. So it must have limitation laman in using technology.
Next question. The technology or internet devices is really helpful to us. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. And as I have said, very helpful in everything we do and we want to learn, because it will make our life easier.
Question last na ni ma'am. Yes. If someone asks you what is the better, the old one or the new one, what will you choose?
Okay,
We're talking
of
about
course,
generation, ma'am.
The new one. The new one, in the sense that for today's generation, internet and technology are very helpful to us. It is different from before, that if we want to know something or we are going to learn something, we will go to the library pa, mubasa pag naghang libro, and then it is very tasking. Sometimes we read a book and we will learn nothing. Ang atong ipangitawa dito. So lahi sa internet na karon, if you search something, gawas dajon labing daghana ta kaadyo makita dito nga different ka ng mga different nga mga ideas from different authors nga murag naa na jud tanan ang atong ipangita. So that's why mas mo prefer ko for the new generation, though I am from the old generation. So siguro yung mga advantages and disadvantage of our generation, pero mas mo prefer na ko sa karon kaysa mo use ko sa old one. Like for example, communicate ta sa atong mga loved ones. So what kung sa una, if we have emergency, magtelegrama pa, maabot man one day, but limited ang imong text kay murag per word na siya amount nga, specific amount pila imong gayroon. So that's why kung pwede i-limit. For example, somebody kanang dies in the family, ingon na uli dali tatay ana mga ingon ana nga kuan lahi na ron nga if you want to express something, messenger na dajon wa nay bayan. Mo na pud na nga nalagi pa disadvantage nga kung sa una di pwede manguyab o suwat kay kinahanglan mamisita jud, pero karon ay magkauyab na dajon sa messenger na.
LDR.
Okay, so mao ra siguro to.
Thank you, ma'am,
Baora
for
po na yung question. Sige, thank you also for making me or giving me the opportunity to be part of your part of your research
We really appreciate your effort for answering our questions.
Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Civilier.
Good afternoon.
I have a question for you. What is the impact of ICT in education?
Well, the impact of ICT in education, information communication technology, of course, it increased motivation, it increased achievement and student learning opportunities.
In your opinion, is ICT safe or not?
Well, some of the students may answer yes, some will answer no. But to me, it depends on the person if he or she handle it. And yes, ICT is safe.
what do you think will be our current situation if ICT weren't invented?
Well, what will be the current situation if ICT weren't invented? Well, it will be a problem. We cannot interact with the people who are living in the other country. For example, we cannot interact with our friends, family, relatives, or loved ones who are far away in real time.
Last question for you, Mr. Singh. What are the advantages and disadvantages of ICT on education?
The advantages and disadvantage. Well, it can make learning more interactive and easy to both student and teacher. However, there are problems with the cost and safety and worrying of encouraging students to be more dependent on technology. Whilst they probably use it as well a lot at home.
Thank you for answering our question. Really appreciate for. Please welcome Mr. Basan, our fourth interviewer. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready to answer our questions?
Yes.
Let's start with how does ICT affect your daily life as a student?
For me, dako sudyag tabang sa akong sa daily life as a student kay nang ko'y mga studies na maglibo ko pa na sa so dako sudyag tabang sa akong life.
So, second, what do you think will be our current situation if ICT were invented?
In my opinion, nakaning slow ta sa communication karon.
In your opinion, is ICT safe or not?
For me, it's safe but it depends on the user.
Four, what will happen to our education if ICT keep improving?
I say that everything is too much is bad there.
Yes.
Yeah. So, for me, murag magpag-uga jud murag mapag-o ang atong kuan sa pagkatao. So, dili adang pagkakuan. Involved jud ka nung
So you agree that ICT isn't safe?
yeah.
Okay. Last question for you. What are the advantage and disadvantage of ICT on the education?
Ang ICT is nakaning naman ay nakaning na side effects ng bad. Napoy makatabang jud na siya sa education and communication nato. Then ang pod is addicting siya. Mara.
Thank you for answering our questions.